Muito bem-vindo, muito bem-vinda a mais um episódio do Aprender Inglês Podcast, o melhor podcast para você aprender inglês com conteúdo que se relaciona com o seu dia a dia. Meu nome é André, é um prazer estar com você em mais um episódio, onde nós iremos ouvir uma história e fazer comentários sobre a história em inglês. O intuito é que você consiga desenvolver a sua capacidade auditiva e não necessariamente focar em aprender cada palavra que está no texto. A compreensão ela vem do todo, de você compreender a história, o contexto que está sendo dito. E mesmo que você não entenda essa frase ou o que está sendo dito em primeiro momento, escutando o mesmo sentido, a mesma ideia, com palavras diferentes, vai te ajudar a desenvolver a sua compreensão auditiva. So, let's listen. Então vamos para a nossa escuta da história. So, from now on, the podcast will be 100% in English. De agora em diante, será tudo em inglês.
A quiet morning.
So, the name of the story is A Quiet Morning. The word quiet is like calm. So, a quiet morning could be a calm morning, an easy morning. If somebody is quiet, for example, a quiet person, that means the person is not agitated, is not energetic, is a calm person, a quiet person. Are you quiet or not? So let's continue.
Thalia wakes up early. The house is quiet and peaceful. She looks out the window at the morning sky while the sun rises.
So it says that Thalia, it's the name, wakes up early. She does not wake up late. So Thalia wakes up early. Do you like to wake up early or late? Wake up early is when you wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. For some people, even 8 a.m. And wake up late is when it's not early. For example, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Do you wake up early or late? The house is quiet and peaceful. We could say the house is calm and peaceful. It is not busy, it's not agitated, it is quiet and peaceful. The word peaceful is with peace. There is peace, peaceful. She looks out the window at the morning sky while the sun rises. So Thalia looks with her eyes out the window. There is a window and she looks with her eyes out the window at the morning sky. So the morning sky is the sky in the morning. And the sun is rising. The sun is going up. So it's very early in the day, maybe at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. So the word rise is when it goes up. Very similar to the word rice. Rice is the food. In Brazil, we eat rice and beans every day. The word rice is different from the word rise. Rice, rise. So let's continue. So Thalia wakes up early. The house is quiet and peaceful. She looks out the window at the morning sky while the sun rises.
She wants a cup of coffee, so she goes to the kitchen. She takes a heavy glass jar from the shelf. It is full of dark coffee beans.
All right, so she wants a cup of coffee. So she wants a cup of coffee. Do you like to drink coffee in the morning? Thalia does. So she wants a cup of coffee. So she goes to the kitchen. She goes to the place where we make food, the kitchen. She takes a heavy glass jar from the shelf. So there is a jar, a container, a jar is like a pot, a container, a place. So she gets the jar from the shelf. The shelf is where we put things in the kitchen or in the room. That's called shelf, where we put the things. In the kitchen, we usually have a cabinet or cupboard. Those are shelves. Most of them are shelves where we put the things. And the jar is full of dark coffee beans. So in the jar, there is dark coffee beans. Coffee beans are the grains of coffee. In Portuguese, we don't say coffee beans, we say like grains of coffee. But the word beans, the same we use to talk about the beans that we eat with rice and beans. We use the same word, beans, to talk about the coffee. So coffee, beans.
Thalia grinds the beans by hand. She enjoys the rhythmic crick-crick sound of the grinder because it is slow and relaxing. Next,
So Thalia grinds the beans by hand. So she uses a coffee grinder to grind the bean. So when you make the beans into little pieces like a powder to make the coffee, this process we do it in the grinder. So she does it by hand. She enjoys, the word enjoys is like she likes. So she enjoys the rhythm, crick crick sound of the grinder because it's slow and relaxing. So she enjoys, she likes the sound of the grinder because it's slow, it's not fast, it is slow and relaxing. So it is relaxing.
Next, she pours hot water slowly over the coffee. She waits for a few minutes while the coffee brews. The room fills with a wonderful aroma.
Next, she pours hot water slowly over the coffee. So after she grinds the coffee, she pours the water on it. She waits for a few minutes while the coffee brews. The word brew is the process where the water goes into the coffee and incorporates into the drink. So it's the process of the water extracting the aroma and the flavor from the coffee beans. So she waits for a few minutes. She waits a couple of minutes, maybe 2, 3, 5 minutes, while the coffee brews. And she does it slowly, not fast, slowly over the coffee. The word pour, she pours hot water, means she's putting the hot water. She's getting the hot water and placing it inside on the coffee place. So the room fills with a wonderful aroma. So the room, the kitchen, smells, there is an aroma, smells really good. So even people that don't like coffee like the smell of coffee, right? The smell of coffee is so good.
Thalia pours the fresh coffee into her favorite mug. She holds the warm mug with both hands and feels the heat on her palms.
So Thalia pours the fresh coffee into her favorite mug. So Thalia is putting the fresh coffee, the new coffee into her favorite mug. So she gets it, the coffee, after it's ready, and she puts the coffee inside into her favorite mug. Mug is a type of a cup. It's the cup with a handle that we use to drink coffee, tea, and other drinks. So she has a favorite mug. She pours the coffee into her favorite mug. She holds the warm mug with both hands and feels the heat on her palm. So she uses the two hands. So she holds the mug with both. Both is the two. With the two hands and feels the heat on her palms. The palm is the part of the hand, the middle of the hand, where we get things. So she feels the heat on her palms.
She leaves the kitchen and walks slowly to the living room. She is very careful because she does not want to spill her hot drink.
She leaves the kitchen and walks slowly to the living room. So she's going from the kitchen to the living room. She leaves the kitchen and walks slowly to the living room. She's very careful because she does not want to spill her hot drink. So she's going from the kitchen where we cook to the living room where we talk, we watch TV, we relax. She leaves the kitchen and walks slowly, not fast, slowly to the living room. She's very careful, so she takes a lot of care. She's very careful because she does not want to spill her hot drink. She does not want to spill her hot drink. The word spill is when you drop a liquid. So she does not want to spill her hot drink. So the coffee, the drink is inside the cup, the mug. She does not want to drop, to let it spill on the floor. So let's continue.
She stands in front of her large bookshelf. There are many different stories here, but she chooses a small, interesting book for today.
She stands in front of her large bookshelf. So she's standing on her feet in front of the large bookshelf. So she stands in front of her large bookshelf. There are many different stories here. So the number of stories are very big. There are many different stories here. But she chooses a small, interesting book for today. And she chooses a little, interesting book for today. There are many different stories, so she has a lot of books, a lot of stories. But she gets a small, interesting book for today.
Thalia walks to the corner of the room. Her large, soft armchair is waiting for her in the bright morning light.
Thalia walks to the corner of the room. On the side of the room, on the corner is like where two walls connect to each other. This is a corner, a side, a place where two walls are connecting. So she walks to the corner of the room. Her large, soft armchair is waiting for her. So she has an armchair, which is like a sofa or a couch, but it's for one person. It's like a chair, sofa, or a sofa chair. The name is armchair. So her large, soft armchair is waiting for her. So it's there, waiting for her in the bright morning light. So there is a bright, like a shiny light in the morning. And the armchair, is waiting for her in this morning bright light.
She sits down and makes herself comfortable. She puts her feet up and opens her book to the first chapter.
So she sits down and makes herself comfortable. She sits on the armchair and she makes herself comfortable. That means she adjusts herself in a comfortable position. She makes herself comfortable. She puts her feet up, so she gets her legs, and she puts her feet up and opens her book to the first chapter. She puts her feet up and opens her book to the first chapter. So after she gets her feet, both of her legs up on the chair, she opens the book to the first chapter, the chapter number 1.
She sits down and makes herself comfortable. She puts her feet up and opens her book to the first chapter. Thalia drinks her coffee and enjoys her story. She is very happy because this is the perfect way to start her day.
So Thalia drinks her coffee and enjoys her story. Thalia is drinking her coffee and enjoying her story in liking and in enjoying the story of the book. She's very happy. So she's really happy, very happy, because this is the perfect way to start her day. She's very happy because this is the perfect way to start her day, with coffee and reading a book. And for you, what is the perfect way to start a day in your opinion? I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, leave your questions in the comments. And if you like it, share it with a friend who also needs to learn English. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode.